All right, everyone. Thank you for holding. All right. So just get everything set up there. All right. Yeah. So, uh, as it turns out, one of the runners for the third place match, Niddle, had some work obligations that's going to prevent him from being able to race. So he forfeits. And congratulations to Frego for winning third place in the tournament. Now we're going to do the final match, which is going to be impuzzable versus Stressue. This is first and second place, so both these artists have had a pretty good performance over today and yesterday. Or I guess Puzz only played today, but Puzz had a pretty good run today, and Stressue has ran today and yesterday. Both have been doing great, so we are going to get this one underway in just a moment.
¿Dónde estoy? ¿Pero qué?
Vamos arriba, dormilón. Es la hora de la cena.
¿Quiénes sois? Y Mía.
Okay.
Come, está rico.
El muy hijo de puta no sabe apreciar un manga.
All right, let me just make sure the runners are ready. I will be commentating this solo since Dynasty also had to go, so you guys are stuck with my painful voice for this very last race. You guys have heard a lot of me between today and yesterday, so this will be the last time. Let me just make sure the runners are ready. Okay, they are. I'm going to get them counted down.
Se suponía que iba a ser una cena especial.
All right.
Ven aquí, chico.
The runners are going to get started here in just a moment. All right. So yeah, this last race will be impuzzable versus Stressue. And just to get everyone a reminder, Puzz is the 4th place holder on the boards, and Stressue is the 11th place holder on the boards, I believe. Let me verify that information real quick. I've checked like 1,000 times, but I keep forgetting. Yeah, Stressue 14th. Sorry, he has a pending 14th place run. All right, and we are underway. The last Hey Baby of the day.
Guapo. Solo hola muy rápido.
Yeah, I feel that, Dark Shaman.
Adivina, voy a volver pronto a casa. ¡Sí!
Let's hope both runners have a very clean run. I'd like to see a really close and clean run. Would be nice to end it off on a high note. All runners have been playing pretty well for this tournament. I know we had a couple DQs due to either internet or being unable to run, but so far it's been a pretty fun event,
Te quiero, Ethan. Te echo mucho de menos. Te
and
mando
I am
besos.
looking forward to see who takes this one home.
Adiós, guapo.
It's also our last Hey Baby of the day, which is very, very blessed.
Solo te pido que si encuentras esto.
Good luck to both these runners. Let's hope for a really fun and exciting race.
Eh, soy Ethan.
Hey, oye, ¿cómo estás? Te perdí de vista la otra noche.
Sí, no, estoy bien. Estoy bien. Es Mía. No está
Yeah,
muerta.
so
está
just to
viva.
remind
Ah, vale,
people,
perfecto.
our third place winner was Fregel, and
Vale.
he wins $50 for the tournament. Second place, so whoever loses this match will win $150, and the winner of this will win $300. The prize pool was a collaborate put
Gracias.
together by some of the moderators of the RE7 team,
Lo sé,
uh,
pero ¿y si es ella?
just so we could kind of
¿Qué
give
pasa?
back to the
¿Qué
community a
pasará?
little bit and incentivize people to run the game. If you guys have been watching and you're interested in running RE7, New Game Plus, sorry, not is that the right command? I think that might be the right command. There should be a command that links to our Discord. Um, if you're interested in running, feel free to to join, or it's just discord.gg/re7, I think is what it is. Um, feel free to join if you have any questions or anything. If you become interested in the run, definitely hit us up.
Es...
The last time we did a tournament was like 3 years ago, so it's fun to be able to do another one again. All right. Now it's our last guest house of the tournament too. So exciting stuff there. Only get to walk behind Mia this last time, guys. I'm excited to see because both these runners definitely are a little creative with the way they do like hallway and out of bounds. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. If Stressure wins this, he's kind of the underdog. He was in terms of the leaderboard, he was one of the I think the lowest ones on the leaderboard in the tournament. So him making this far is very impressive, and he could very well just win it all, which would be really cool to see that kind of a underdog story. Yeah, the last round of the thrower. But then again, Puz is kind of insane at the game. He is fourth place. He was a world record contender for a reason. Yeah, the bot's trolling a little bit. The bot's been on the job. We will also, just so everyone's aware, we'll be doing a small interview, a very short one with the winner of this, just the winner of the tournament, to get their thoughts on how they played and how they enjoyed it. So make sure to stay tuned for that for when it's done. It'll be just like a quick little conversation. Won't be anything too long, but we'd like to give the winner an opportunity to say a few words if they want. I noticed when Stretcher does this Andre skip, he kind of like turns really aggressively around. When you do Andre skip, you actually don't need to turn that much. You just need to turn slightly towards the wall and strafe away.
¿Mía? Mía, gracias a Dios. Soy yo, soy Ethan.
¿Ethan? ¿Ethan?
¿Estás bien?
¿Qué haces aquí?
¿Qué dices? Me has llamado tú.
No, no, yo no te... Te llamé.
All right, Mia,
Esto alguien...
we found you. Can we
Esto
go home
él...
now?
¿Él?
We go home now, Mia. Can we leave Louisiana?
Pasan.
Papá está cerca, tenemos que irnos.
Papá.
Game's over. We
Tenemos
found
que
our wife.
irnos ahora.
It's done. We won.
¿A dónde me llevas?
A un lugar seguro.
¿Vas a decirme qué pasa? Has estado desaparecida 3 años.
3 años. Ya han pasado 3 años.
All right, Stretcher giving us the guest house tour once more, taking us through. Here's the toilet with the needles in it. Thank you, Stretcher. Why are there so many needles in there? What's in those needles? There's got to be something, right?
Do- ¿Dónde estamos? ¿Qué te han hecho?
Ahora no. Antes debemos salir de aquí. Creo que es por aquí.
Yeah, Ethan was actually just outside. Thank you, Stretcher, for guiding us around guest house. We really appreciate it. It really is our last Mia auto-scroller. We do love Mia auto-scrollers, but not those much.
Yo,
Fuiste tú.
no fui yo.
Bueno, vale. Dime qué está pasando.
Te estoy diciendo todo lo que sé.
No out of bounds means, yeah, no out of bounds means hopefully good hallways, no leg chops. Hopefully Stressure has learned to crouch when putting the key into the hatch so that he does not get owned by Jack. That is definitely something that you really only want to have happen to you one time ever.
Me acuerdo.
I'm sure it'll be fine this time around, right? Yeah, he actually would have hit a crazy PP if that didn't happen. He had a very clean run.
Es aquí. Recuerdo esta habitación. Aquí había otra puerta. Estoy segura. Aquí no es. No está. ¡No está!
All right. Now just waiting for the Mia trigger. Nice. All right, we're gonna get ready for the heal. Stand up. Oh no, Mia, don't do it. No stabs, please. Yeah, we've had some really good runs that could have been like PBs if just like one small thing didn't happen, but that small thing could turn into like a really big thing in this game, though, as we're all painfully aware.
Mía. Espera. Espera.
Small things become big things with RE7. Very, very fast.
Puedo oírla. Puedo sentir cómo se abre camino dentro de mí. ¡Sal de mí! ¡Déjame en paz! He sido mala. Me lo merezco.
All right. Let's see how this Mia 1 and Mia stand-up go for both of these runners.
Demonios eres, Mía.
Hopefully we get like an instant stand-up and we get a really clean fight. Looking for one hits from both runners. Be nice to see a good, aggressive, fast start. Nice stand-up by Stressure. Puzz a little misaligned here. Lost a bit of time to getting me to stand up. Oh, nice one hit by Stressure. Well done there. Ooh, Puzz getting Mia falling sideways into the room. That was a rough early start to the Mia encounters for Puzz. He definitely loses a few seconds there to Stressure. It's a clean start by Stressure, though. Stressure taking an early lead.
No deberías haber venido.
¿Quién es? ¿Y qué coño está pasando?
Me llamo Zoe. Pruebas
It's about
que
5 seconds, I would say Stressure has a current lead on. Nothing too big. It's still really, really early in the run. We still have out of bounds. We have hallway. We have Mia 2 even. A lot of stuff can still happen, but that is the current split. Stressure doing that retry to get his movement speed. Puz kind of messing up that lineup there. I know Puz tries to go straight on with these interactions since it does save time to go head on with interactions and line up as perfectly as you can to get the maximum amount of time saved. Those tiny little time losses do add up.
Sé que no querías hacerme daño. Pero tú deberías haberlo hecho. ¡Me ha dolido!
God, Ethan's yelling in this language is so weird.
Veamos cómo te sienta esto. Trabajo. Debo detenerla. Acabó.
And both runners again using Zero D, so there'll be no time allowances given to either of them for any sort of like censorship discrepancy. So they're both running on the same version of the game. All right, now we're coming up to Mia 2. See how this goes for Stressue here. Nice, one hit. Stressue's really been on his game with his guest houses and everything. Good one hits. Ooh, Puz not getting one hit, gets instead of 3 hit. So Stressue coming out of guest house with a pretty comfortable, I would say comfortable, but it's really early in the game. About a 6 to 7 second lead here. Still got the hard parts, but coming out ahead is always good.
Bienvenido a la familia.
Yeah, it's either a 55 or a 56 guest house there. Yeah, 55.95. Not bad. He is on top of it with guest houses today, and Puz coming out with a 15.02. So about 7-second difference between the runners right now.
Vamos, no te mueras ahora. Tienes trabajo que hacer.
¿Dónde estoy?
All right, now we're back at the dinner cutscene. Let's go.
Arriba, dormilón. ¿Es la hora de la cena?
¿Quiénes sois? Y Mía.
Come, está rico.
El muy hijo de puta no sabe apreciar un manjar.
I keep forgetting that Stressue is playing on like lower brightness, so it's like it's weird to see. Like I'm so used to seeing runners with like crazy high brightness and really low settings, but Stressue's just playing fresh out the box.
Vamos, venga. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
¡Mierda, mierda, mierda! ¡Se está comiendo! ¡Ya no está comiendo!
¡Cállate una puta vez!
¡Para él!
¡Fuera de aquí!
¡Eres un hijo de puta! ¡Oh, maldito hijo de puta! ¡No se lo come! ¡No se lo come!
Se suponía que iba a ser una cena especial.
Interested to see how this hallway goes for both runners. I know both of these runners are well, skip enjoyers as they've shown throughout the tournament, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
¡Ah, joder! Seguro que es el poli otra vez.
Malditos cerdos. Ahora vengo por ti.
All right, let's see how Stressue's hallway goes here. Okay. Remember, we're looking for a missed grab. Ooh, Stressue gets instant grabbed. Blocks the second one. Jack is kind of body blocking though. He's gonna swing. Oh, he doesn't. That's actually pretty rare. He might be able to force a wall skip with this. Actually, I think he can. Yeah, wall skip for Stressue. He kind of brings it back a bit there. Puzz is gonna force a wall skip by making Jack come to him. Oh no, Stressue gets it again! Stressue! Stressue, no! Not again, man! No, buddy! No, Stressue! No, come on, man. You just talked about this. Yeah, you always need to crouch. You should always crouch and you put the key in every time, in case, because there's always a chance he can do that. You always need to crouch. When you put the key in, so that doesn't happen. Puzz did also have kind of a sketchier hallway as well. Jack really gave him a hard time while he tried to force the wall skip, but he did not get it. So the gap is actually not that far apart right now.
Buen trabajo, Ethan.
Zoe, ¿no? ¿Qué le pasa a esta gente?
Cállate y escucha si quieres vivir. Debes salir de esa casa. Prueba por el salón principal.
Vale.
Oh, y esa cosa en tu muñeca es un códec. No lo pierdas. Es importante.
Alright, runners grabbing their items now. Say there's about 10 to 15 second gap now between the runners. Nothing too big. Could be much bigger, but even though Stressue got his leg chopped off, Puzz still also had a rough hallway, so not that massive of a gap. So it's definitely still time that can be made up or lost to like the out of bounds, March 2. We got a lot more of the game to play still.
No me está escuchando. Aquí hay un puñado de fanáticos tratando de matarme.
Bien, déjeme decirle algo. La situación en la que se encuentra es un tanto sospechosa, ¿no?
¿Está de broma?
Como le iba diciendo,
Okay, there we go.
tenemos a
Sorry
varios
about that.
desaparecidos.
I accidentally closed on my Discord. I couldn't see the screen.
Extraño como usted esté implicado.
Vale. Le contaré lo que sé.
Bien, eso está.
Yeah, Stressue has unfortunately gifted his leg twice this tournament.
Espere. Présteme su arma.
Debe haber perdido la cabeza.
But he did win last race, giving his leg. Maybe he can do it again. That'd be truly impressive to do that twice in a row.
¿Quiere ver mi esquela en los periódicos? ¿O quiere ser el héroe que me salvó la vida?
Let's switch the audio over now to Puzz.
¿Qué voy a hacer con un cuchillo?
We got Jack 1 coming up. I think both runners have identical Jack 1 strat. Same that we've been seeing for the most part, which is the 3 shots to get him into the car.
¿Yo? ¿Y usted?
Es mi trabajo. ¿Por qué no me dice la verdad? Respóndame ya.
Aunque se lo cuente.
Just trying to get a leg up, yeah.
Sube la puerta.
¡Espera!
A la mierda. Voy a mataros a todos.
Alright, Puzz doing the Jack 1 strat, shooting him 3 times. Nice, 2 more get him in the car. Nice. We've seen no shelf locks this tournament. Thankful. We don't want to see soft locks in the tournament, and shelf lock is certainly one of them, so we're glad to not see that. Nice. Good fight from both runners. Handling it with ease. right. Now we get to start the fun sequence, which involves the out of bounds. But Stressure does have wall skip, so he does get the advantage of having a faster out of bounds. Assuming everything goes the way he wants it to, that is. Okay. I think it's about 13, 14 seconds between the runners here. Close the gap a little bit because of the wall skip. Now we're going to see, though, how the out of bounds goes, because the out of bounds can certainly lose so much time. It is crazy. If done perfectly, it's really nice, but as we've noticed in the recent matches, that the out of bounds has certainly been a determining factor with the pace of the runs. Stressure did do the Ox Door retry, which is a very sweaty retry. Very, very minimal time save retry. Probably the lowest in the game, but it does save time if your drive is fast enough. All right, Puzz starting his out of bounds, shooting Jack in the leg. Good early shot. Couple shots down here to manipulate Jack's AI. I think Jack is doing the early drop. He did. Jack did drop early, so this could be a problem. Puzz is going to force the wall skip, because Jack dropped super early. And Stressure also dealing with a Jack that is a little lost. Okay, Puzz is able to get the puzzle piece in, no pun intended. And so is Stressure. Okay, recovered. Oh, Jack's kind of AFK for Puzz right now. Okay, there he is through the door. Nice. Stressure gets us. Oh, so Puzz is getting some bad Jack AI. Stressure gets Jack to come through a lot faster. This is going to be interesting. Stressure gets pulled through the wall now. Nice out of bounds by him. And the runners are all basically tied now. I think Stressure might be 1 second ahead, but I think they're basically tied now, based on what I was just seeing with the times. That'd be crazy. Oh no, Stressure! He paused way too early. Does Stressure know about resetting his height? I'm not sure if he knows about resetting his height. I don't know if he walked back into that corner tight enough. He might not fall back in bounds here. Oh no, he did. Okay, he did it. That is really unfortunate to do a little, I'm not gonna say soft lock, but a soft reset there. When you fail to pause correctly, you load the map in too early and you get sent back to the start of the out of bounds. That is a brutal time loss. Ooh, Puzz missing the item put him for the door. See, okay, now it's about 20 seconds difference between the runners right now. Nothing impossible to come back from, but definitely a rough start. Puzz now getting right into Jack 2. Stressure following up closely behind him. Oh, Puzz getting instant grab by Jack. Oh, Jack is in a questionable position. Maybe he can still get him to open the gate fast. Oh, nice. He did. Great. Stressure does not have that same issue. He gets a clean first shot on Jack. Oh, no. Okay. Puz a little bit of a blunder there with the saw, but gets the kill. Might have some tournament nerves going on for both runners here. Okay. So the gap is closed, but I think it's about a 15-second difference now between the runners. It's definitely a lot closer. Just like that, a couple seconds were handed back to Stressue because of a few mistakes by Puz. So we'll see. We'll see how that changes if that keeps happening. You know, any mistake on Marge can result to like a massive, massive time loss. So we've got to keep an eye out for what happens around that part. But I'd say right now, I think it's about 15 seconds difference between the runners. Grab the Scorpion key. Now they're both going to set up to leave the main house. I was just trying to set up for each other, but I think he might have done it a little bit late. He is menued a little awkwardly here. I'm not sure if he's aware of that. But he is, I think he is menued currently over the shoes, which he needs to be in the first empty slot for the uh, spider statue.
¿Vas a ayudarme a salir?
Escúchame bien, Ethan. Mi familia y yo.
Definitely you could tell there might be some tournament nerves going on for these runners. I know they've had to run a few times today. Stretcher doing his back-to-back run here, so
El suelo
Puz was kind of waiting for this run. So I get being a bit exhausted.
solo si no estás en estado avanzado.
Bien. ¿Dónde está?
Si supiera dónde está, ya me habría ido. Pero creo que mi madre lo ha escondido en alguna parte de la casa vieja.
Si lo conseguimos, ¿salvaría a Mia y nos iríamos?
Sí, y yo también. La casa está junto al agua. No tiene pérdida.
Vale.
Espero que puedas con mi madre.
¿Tu madre?
Cuidado. Te están buscando.
All right. Going into the old house here. Yeah, Cheshire, not Cheshire, and Puz adjusting his inventory. I think he's aware that he was not menued correctly. It's about 14 seconds now between the runners. All right, but now we have old house. We got things like March 1, March 2, Lantern Skip. Nice management of the nests by both runners. Good job. Okay. Interested to see how the rest of this goes. Yeah, March 2 has kind of been like a mostly consistent for most of the races this tournament, but as we saw, like it can very easily go off the rails earlier. Unfortunately, with Freggle's March 2 earlier, she kind of got away from him, and that can lose you about 20 to 30 seconds. It can be very brutal. Yeah, exactly. If you do mistakenly not kill March fast enough and you let her run away, she has like 5 or 6 different places she can just run off to. which can be such a pain, especially if you can't hear it very well to find out where she is. Because some of the spawns are really close to each other, but they're on different floors, so it's hard to tell if she's upstairs, downstairs. Nice. Puzz getting around Marge without Ivor, taking a safe line. Missing the shot on the bug, but it's okay. It shouldn't matter too much. Hopefully the bug doesn't bother him. Good save on that one. You could definitely tell he was worried about the bug doing some shenanigans. All right, Pud's going up to March 1. Let's see how it goes. Remember, we're looking for 1 Albert shot, 3 G17, and she should be dead, hopefully, if all goes well. Nice. Very clean. Very textbook Marge 1 from Puzz. Let's see what Stressue gets here. Same deal. Very well done by Stressue. Now both runners going to get a couple interactions and get ready for Lantern Skip. At the last run, Stressue, I believe, had a Lantern Skip blunder. I think that was last run. Sorry, a lot of the runs are blending together to me. It's trying to remember who did what and when, but messing up Lantern Skip could lose you anywhere from like 6 to like 12 seconds, depending on which version of it that you get. We're hoping no one has an issue, but
No lo encontré, pero sé cómo crearlo.
we will see.
El brazo y la cabeza de un serie D. No puede ser.
¿Cabeza? Creo que tengo algo parecido.
¿En serio?
Del brazo no estoy segura. ¿Has registrado la casa?
No, aún no. Aún me queda la segunda planta.
Vale. Búscalo. Ve a la caravana después.
All right, Puzz doing Lantern Skip here. Taking it nice and slow. Nice job. Took a bit of time to line that up, but he did it to be safe, which honestly I respect. Stressue also getting Lantern Skip. Nice. Both runners hitting it, which is clean. You don't want to see... Do not want to see anyone messing that up. Okay, Puzz going to start March 2. Let's see how he does. Oh, little delay in the spawn there. Okay. Oh, he got the fast window spawn. That's the first fast window spawn we've seen, I think. And 2 shots. That was very good March 2. The delay in the spawn was rough, but otherwise that was perfect. Nice. And Stressue also gets a pretty decent March 2. Nice. Good March 2 from both runners. It's about 17-second difference between the runners right now, I believe, so not bad, not bad. Still a lot of time to be gained and lost. Yeah, that was a really good March 2 from both runners. Well done. Okay, now the runner's going to do the kind of cleanup section of the game. Kind of been through this a few times. Just going to get the D-series arm. Oh, snap. Shot that ball straight out of the air. That was insane.
Vete de aquí.
Dios, supongo que es esto.
Looks like Puzz dropping a few frames. Hopefully nothing too bad. He's at least been dropping a few frames today. But it hasn't been anything too serious. Hopefully it doesn't get like any worse. All right. We're going back to the main house, get our key cards. Or I guess key card singular since we already have one of them. Do our cleanup section of the game and get ready to go to the barn. Meet Lucas. Sometimes forget the structure does not have the icon on for phones. It keeps getting me. I notice he hits the checkpoint in the top left, but I'm like, oh man, I'm not seeing the phone icon come up when the call's supposed to happen, so it's kind of throwing me off, making me think he didn't get close enough to the trailer. All right, and like I said before, both these runners are on Sarah D, so no one's going to have the long cop snake key animation. They're both going to get the very quick pickup. Oh, Stressue had a mistake. He might have changed FPS too early there, which caused the crawler to get in his way. Yeah, you have to change FPS at a specific time there, or at least before a specific moment, or after a specific moment, rather, so that that doesn't happen. Could have also been an incorrect line, but I'm not too sure. All right, Puzz going to get his key card here in a moment. All right, now I think a lot of the time that can be like gained and lost here, at least from this part going forward, is we do still have the bomb room before the Lucas Barn fight, which has caused some problems for a few runners this tournament. Some people getting knocked down, some people having to block. Otherwise than that, we still have Jack 3. And I know Puzz loves to go for Jack 3 quick kill. I believe Stressue doesn't go for quick kill, if I'm recalling correctly, but we will see. Stressue with the lineup was a little awkward there, but not too bad. About a 22-second difference between the runners right now. Definitely a bit harder to start making up that time as we get later into the game, especially since the boss fights are starting to pass. So we're looking, if Stressue wants to make this comeback, he's really hoping that Puzz makes a mistake sometime these next few sections, and that's one to get hit by the crawler there. Obviously not. That's not a 22-second mistake, but slight mistake. A couple seconds, probably one to two. Ooh, Stressure also getting hit though. Seems a lot of people have been having an issue with that crawler today. He can be a bit of a pain for sure because he's like a weird spawn, and when you turn to walk off the stairs, it can be kind of hard to like see him and hit him correctly. And now we're back at the Lucas TV. Yeah, that crawler can definitely suck. Like I've had issues in the past where I've like missed them and it's not fun. Lucas on the telly, we love this guy.
Esto no es especial. Esto de aquí es especial.
Yeah, so far for the runs have been like relatively clean on both ends. I know we've had a couple of mishaps, like Stressue getting his leg cut off again, which is, you know, I got to give it to Stressue. That is really unlucky that he's had to deal with that twice. That Jack turboed at him. And both times, like, he would be currently, like, in the lead if that didn't happen to him. So, being able to keep your cool with that happening, very impressive. No TV skip? I know. Actually, if you guys want to see TV skip, and you want to run RE7, might I recommend we have a category called Cutscene Skip, which is a funny little category that we made for the Steam version of the game that has a mod that allows cutscenes to be skipped, including this TV. So it kind of explodes, just like TV Skip. Would recommend if you're interested. Shaves about like 20 minutes or something off the run. It's kind of crazy. All right, Puzz doing the bomb room, missing that shot. He decides to crouch it instead. Sometimes it's easier to just decide to crouch instead of trying to take the shot again because your position can be off. Okay, nice. Puzz gets through the bomb room. Stressue gets through this. He did not have to block that bomb this time. Yeah, that is true. If you run no guest house cutscene skip, you actually can run RE7, and if you run this category, it's like almost a 50-minute speedrun. It's really, really short. It's like 54 minutes or something. All right, now we're coming up on the Fat Boulder fight. Ooh, Puzz eating a cheap shot. Unlucky. Happens to the best of us. Doesn't really lose any time or anything like that. You're not really at risk of dying here. All right. Let's hope the runners have a good barn fight. Typically, barn fights have been pretty good for people for the most part this tournament. Nothing too crazy has gone wrong. I know we've had a few people get hit by the vomit. But even then, it doesn't really lose too much time. It's maybe a second or two, depending on how bad it was. Nice. Perfect fat molded fight from Pudge. Gets the one-shot kill on the leg. Well done. Stressue doing his fight as well. Imagine getting hit here, yeah. Who would get hit here? That's crazy. Unheard of. I was a firm Stings believer until I saw the no knife pickup on the Mia tape. Or Mia ship post tape. That got me a little confused. Yeah, I know Stressue didn't pick it up. Hey, I never said I didn't see that either. I saw that too. That also confused me. Stressue 2 did not pick up the knife or the bomb. I was confusion. Yeah, Grubber's being swapped during Jack 3. Yeah, that's fair. Does mess up the inventory a bit. Oh, Stressue got 1405 on the keypad. Don't want to do any missed inputs there. That's not fun. That's the second 1405 we have seen today. Back at the loser puzzle. 1405 is a cursed number today. It really is. They really are. I mean, yeah, the inputs on the excuse me, the inputs on the keypad are really, really interesting because you have to do like some diagonal presses and get used to the little delay that's on that pad. And if you press the wrong button at any point, it really, really loses time. All right, that's the end of the puzzle for Puzz. Puzz done with the puzzle. Am I right? Now the runner's going to move up to Jack 3. Now, Jack 3 can lose some time. It's hard to lose like a lot of time to Jack 3, like any like crazy amounts. But it is possible to definitely take some losses when it comes to that fight. You can get the quick kill, which can save you about 5 seconds if the other runner doesn't get it, but I know Puzz will be going for it. We have seen one quick kill this tournament, and it was done by Fregel. I'd like to see another one. Yep, Stressue is godly, like half-second time save he has here as he stands like uncomfortably close to this explosion. Like I do not support that, but he's a madman. All right. Puzz making his way to Jack 3 now. I'm interested to see how this fight goes for him. I would love to see, like I said, I want to see another quick kill. Yeah, the way he stands near that explosion is super risky. Though it seems to be consistent for him, so it's maybe something I got to look into because that seems pretty good. That's a nice time save. It's a little bit of a baby time save, but it is a good one. Super high risk. More of like a high risk, low reward sort of time save, but I respect it. All right. Puzz about to start the Jack 3 fight. The runners are still pretty close to each other, all things considered.
Ahí para todos.
Still really, it is possible for Stressue to bring this back.
No están lejos.
Oh, that crawler body blocking a bit.
Bien, basta para dos.
Cuando tengamos el suero, ¿qué hacemos?
Hay una barca afuera. Iremos por el pantano. Pero no llegaremos lejos sin el suelo. Uno es mío.
Okay. Puzz about to start Jack 3. Let us see how he does it. Okay. Nice, he hits the undertail eye shot. He's gonna saw this right side eye. Get his gun reloaded, shoot the tail. Alright, he is setting up for the quick kill. Let's see if he can do it. And he gets it. Nice job to Puzz. That is the second Jack 3 quick kill we have seen. Very, very impressive. It's always nice to see some of those done in races and in marathons. Stressue now also doing the Jack 3 fight. He too is going for the quick kill here, it looks like. I mean, he was sort of getting position for it, but he didn't do the FPS swap. But still a clean Jack 3 nonetheless.
Ethan, por aquí. Inyéctale el suelo.
All right.
¿Quieres que lo cure?
Nice job by both runners, having a pretty clean main section of the game. Now we're moving on to the Mia section.
¿Estás bien?
Sí.
Vamos, Mia nos espera.
All right. See, still about a 40-second something difference between the runners. Kind of a bigger gap. You know, truthfully speaking, not impossible. Mistakes can still be made. We still have Mia we have to go through the entirety of Mia and Salt Mine, so but I will say that Puzz still does sit in a slightly comfortable lead.
Vamos a hacer ahora.
Stretch is probably really hoping he makes a mistake to kind of pull the time back on this one.
Está bien. Fui tonta pensando que escaparía. Pero Zoe, fuera. Fuera de aquí. Vente. Seguro que alguien puede ayudar. Estáis locas. Al parecer debo quedarme.
Enviaré ayuda.
No te molestes. No habrá nadie a quien ayudar.
Still injecting Mia. We don't want to inject Mia, but we have to. Unfortunately. We would much rather save Zoe, but you know, it is what it is. In my opinion, I think we'd much rather save Zoe. Maybe that's just me.
Ethan,
It's just me? No, I don't think that's just me. You guys would really rather save Mia over Zoe? That's crazy. Mia is just awful.
Mía, sé que has sufrido mucho. Tenemos que hablar.
She is truly just awful. See if Korka gets it.
Mira, solo
Zoe, enjoy her. I also picked Zoe on my first playthrough. Very, very important.
Prueba. ¿Ese es el barco? ¿Cómo ha llegado aquí?
Okay, I mean, yeah, Mia was possessed when she tried to kill Ethan, but why, like, Mia's evil? She's not like a good person,
¿Estás bien?
right? She's like canonically
¿Qué ha
evil.
sido eso?
Why would we want to save someone who's canonically evil? Why don't I save the person who's canonically good?
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
Mia works for the bad guys.
Mamá. Por aquí.
Evil girlfriend versus kind stranger. Yeah, that's basically the conversation we're having here. All right. Speaking of, we are now playing as Mia.
Ethan.
Puz is now setting off on the boat. Oh, a little bit of a stream lag there. Okay, he's all good. Ethan! Okay, Pug's stream might be chugging along a little bit there. I would imagine that the gas tanker or oil tanker probably was on the Gulf. Because isn't Louisiana connected to the Gulf of Mexico?
¿Qué ha sido eso?
Or something like that? That might be where it came from. If I had to take a guess. Alright.
Han muerto. Todos muertos.
Never question our game story. Yep, fair enough.
¿Pero de qué estás hablando? Nos ha matado a todos.
Speaking of story, Puz watching these two reused assets here have their conversation again while we wait to
No lo sé, pero
get to the tape section of the game. This first part before the tape, if you're not like familiar with it, is usually pretty slow. There's really nothing to do on New Game Plus. On like New Game Madhouse, there's a few things to do, like getting a couple bombs and whatnot. But otherwise, it is kind of crazy that like this whole first section, you kind of just are holding W until you get to the tape. Let's do his retry here. I think we saw last run, Stressue did not do this retry. Wonder if he'll do it this time. Oh, interesting, Penguin. I won't even try to pronounce that.
¿Te acuerdas? ¿Qué eres?
Liking Alan is worse than liking Sawyer. Sings, you used to be an Alan stan. What happened? You and Alan used to be tight. You're bad blood now. Have you seen the light? I thought I used to see you be an Alan enjoyer in chat all the time. You have no idea what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Am I being gaslit? I feel like
Dijiste que seríamos una familia.
Alright, Puzz is getting close to starting the tape now. Strisher's not too far behind him. Still about the same time gap as before. Puzz grabbing the fuse that we need to start the tape. The classic Resident Evil staple is you need to get a fuse for something. Just all the time, you just need a fuse. It's not my madhouse that only work with. I see. Okay, okay. I believe you. I trust you on that one. Fuse, bolt cutters, and a crank. Yep, that is the trifecta. That's the holy trinity. Okay, I was about to start his tape, and we get to see our favorite character again, guys. It's Alan. Didn't we all miss Alan? He had to make another appearance here at the end of this tournament.
Alan,
Love this guy.
estás empeorando.
Me ha fracasado en el ataque. Ya no me quedan fuerzas.
We hope Alan doesn't die. Yeah, true. Just really pulling for him.
Me lo merezco. Fue culpa mía que saliera.
Sí, es culpa tuya. Pero no por ello voy a dejarte morir.
¿A ti no te atacó?
Es parte del protocolo implantado. No me puedo creer que esté pasando.
Toma. Tiene sus muestras.
Rest in pieces, Alan. We'll miss you.
Encuéntrala. Y arregla esto.
Vale. ¿Dónde
True.
estás?
That is true. Alan does lose you some time. All right. Puzz now going to do the Alan 1 skip. Or he's going to attempt to, rather. I'm assuming he'll get it because he's been on his ball today. He's been on his game. He's been not messing stuff up. Let's see.
Joder, debo reiniciar.
Nice. Very quick on the Alan 1 skip. I love when runners can do that when they know exactly where their lineup is and they can do the 180 flick to get the interaction and get out ASAP. Yeah, it was very clean. Not a single bit of time lost. Not a millisecond. Nice Stressue getting his. Puzz opting to saw the molded instead of shooting him, and he kind of crawled his way out, so we take those. Usually Puzz goes for that shot, so I'm surprised to see him saw there, but I guess he's playing it safe for the sake of the race. I mean, I respect it. He just got some money on the line here. Yeah, running RE7 on a PC is a whole different experience. You get access to a lot of things you don't get on console, like FPS changing and double binding. It's really nice. Alan DLC? Oh, I was really hoping Alan would make a cameo appearance in separate ways, but we didn't get it. All right, Puzz setting up for his Alan 2 skip. Yeah, that is true, Sings. You can lock your PC RE7 to your console's frame rate and practice stuff on PC using a controller with like Cheat Engine to help you out would probably be really nice, honestly. All right, both runners are setting up their Alan 2 skip here. Let's see how Puzz's goes here in just a moment.
Eddie, espera.
¿La has encontrado?
Sí, pero salió corriendo. Sigue creando amigos, Alan. Estas cosas están por todas partes.
Te lo dije.
¿Estás bien?
Nice. Nicely done by Puzz. Good Alan 2.
Vuelta, Evelyn.
Puzz's been really on his game with these skips today. All right, now Stressue. Let's see your Alan 2. Nice. Stressue also hitting his Alan 2 skip. Well done. That molder really tried to take a final swing at Puzz there in that elevator. That was crazy. Yeah, this is a very good tape from both runners. No real mistakes. Both of them pumping on this one. All right, that's gonna wrap up the tape for Puzz here in just a moment. Stressue as well as he comes up the elevator. Honestly, I'm impressed. Like to be able to play this much in a single day and like do multiple no resets and have like relatively decent paces. These runners have been playing pretty well today. I know it's exhausting. Like I've had to do something similar back when we did this tournament once before, and when I've done this in marathons, it can be pretty exhausting to like run this much in a single day. So really, hats off to the runners for that. And you too, chat. Everyone who's been hanging around and watching from today and yesterday, we appreciate it. I know these races are long because RE7 is long, but it's nice to have noticing the community show up and hang out too, and appreciate that. And now we get to see Alan die again. It's the best part of the whole game. Yeah. I always enjoy this part, exactly. I always enjoy watching Alan die. We love it. Rest in pieces, Alan. Rest in poo-poo. Nice, and that is the end of the tape for Puzz there. Doing a little bait the guy to run down the hallway and run away for theatrical reasons.
¿Te acuerdas ahora?
Sí, Evelyn. Me acuerdo.
Podemos ser una familia como antes.
No, Evie. No somos una familia. Nunca fuimos una familia. Nunca seremos una familia.
Entonces ya no te necesito.
All right, now we're on post tape. We're looking to grab a couple items like a lug wrench and a fuse, and believe it or not, a fuse and a power cable. Very important key items. Get the elevator working again, and we get to go back to Ethan. No more playing as Mia. Stressue now also taking back control over Mia post tape. I'll say, yeah, both runners definitely had a very clean tape. Super impressed. Oops, Puzz's stream might be choking a little bit, but it looks like it's getting better. Spamming to use that lug wrench. For those who are unaware, if you spam to use that lug wrench, you actually do lose time. Instead of just timing it for when the animation will let you use it, because you lose about half a second or something to the lockout that you get. Oh, does Puzz get God door? Yes, he does. Nice job, Puzz. Yes, yep, you do lose time to spamming it. You see, on Stressue screen, he tried to use it once, but it didn't matter. But he did wait to use it the second time, and he actually saves time as a result. Nice. He gets God Door as well. Puz doing the elevator retry. Oh, Stressue getting hit by the molded. Did he not grab the bomb, or did he maybe miss the bomb? He might have missed the pickup on the bomb. I've done that before. Yeah, it's a free little time save for you guys. For any other runners in chat who've been spamming on that lug wrench. Free little time save for you. All right, fat molded behaving for Puz. Nice. Gets through nice and easy. Let's hope the fat molded does the same for Stressue. I mean, it's often, yeah, I've had situations where like you hit the box and you think you match, but you don't like want to sit there and verify, so you realize, oh, I missed the bomb and I don't want to go back for it. So it makes more time sense to just like take the hit or try to dodge the crawler. Puz is heading back downstairs to wrap up our Mia section. Oh, Puz gets the cheap shot. He nods his head in approval because he knows what comes after that. This crawler will now jump back. Ooh, but Puz turned his camera a little bit, which kind of messed it up a little bit, but gets the little cheeky time save because of that. You get cheap shot by that molded. That crawler will leave you alone. Nice, pretty good Mia section all around from both runners. Stressue was not blessed with the cheap shot RNG, unfortunately. Not the good cheap shot RNG anyways. Both runners poking that molded still. Very disrespectful, but I respect it. I respect the disrespect, personally. Yeah, everyone's just going to be poking that molded from now on.
¿Qué demonios es? ¿Qué os ha hecho?
Nos infectó con su regalo. Así lo llama ella. La encontré.
Now we're back at the sad Jack cutscene.
Todo cambió tras eso.
¿Así que te infecta y después te controla?
No. No exactamente.
With the floating head shadow.
Ella te...
Some people think she asked for good poking. You know what? You might not be wrong. Splim, you might not actually be wrong. That Molten specifically asked for that poking.
Puedes luchar.
So you're right.
Estás conectado a ella y no puedes resistir la
Ain't
sed
no way
de-
we both just poked the fucking molded.
Oh, ya no eres la misma persona.
Igual que Mia. Así que Mia me envió el mensaje por Evelyn.
Mira, la niña lo que quiere es una familia. Ella es la clave. ¿Entiendes? Encuéntrala.
Poor Jack.
Tenla.
But when speedrunning, this cutscene sucks. Oh no, I agree. I think this cutscene's amazing, like casually, but speedrunning, I think it is the longest cutscene. It's like 3.5 minutes or something. It is so So unbelievably long. It's really, and you're right at the end of the game too, so you just kind of want it to be over with, but you're being forced to watch the cutscene.
¿Por qué? No te quiere.
You just kind of want it to be done, but you have to sit here and watch your Jack be sad, and then it makes you sad.
Tonta,
It's like, okay, I just want it to be over with, bro. What are we doing?
Ok. No eres mi mamá. ¿Recuerdas?
Mía, ¿cómo?
No hay tiempo. Tienes que salir de
All right.
y encontrarla.
Now we're back control of Ethan. We're playing as the good character. Yeah, if you could poke Jack Baker to get him to stop talking and have the cutscene end, that'd be pretty hype.
Tienes que irte. No voy a poder resistir mucho más. Ahora ve y acaba con ella.
No. Mía. No.
All right. We're going to start our Salt Mines Gauntlet very shortly. We just got to see what the fish RNG looks like for Puzz and Stressue here. Very, very important. Okay, what kind of fish we got here, Puzz? We got three fish? Oh, two at once? Oh, this fish on our left is coming with us for quite a ways. Goodness gracious. That was certainly some fish RNG. My God. My man's was touching every fish. Is that a blessing or a curse? You know, I'm not sure. All I know is that it's notable. Nice Puzz getting the elevator there with no issues. It's always spooky sometimes because if a molded gets in that elevator with you, then you cannot use the elevator, and you might have to use your only flame round shot to get him out. It's super rough when it happens. I see Stressue's elevator now as well. Gets cheap shot, which means he might get hit by this molded here. He does. Button skip. Easy peasy. Puzz takes care of the crawling bomb. I don't know. Seeing it's happened to me once on record pace, and like a handful of other times, just back when I was running the game a long time ago. But it's hard to. I don't know for sure. It might be RNG. Could be like when a molded tries to like cheap shot you and throws himself into the elevator. It could be something like that. Okay. No minecart shenanigans. I'm glad we haven't seen that yet. You know, it's happened only once on the Steam version to me, so I'm glad no one else has had that problem yet, at least on Sarah D. Definitely at least not in this tournament, so no soft locks so far. And that is very blessed. Okay. Puzz getting his items back now before he starts the final part of the salt mines. little bit of stream lag there on Puzz's end. Stressure now also getting the necrotoxin, getting his items. Yeah, no shelf locks. There was that one time we thought Stressure got shelf locked yesterday, but he did not. Kind of debated us. Puzz doing the salt mines retry now. Gonna get super zoomy here. Nice shots. I'm glad to see we haven't really had any salt mines blunders either, like no issues climbing the ladder or anything like that yet. Hopefully we don't see it this run, but so far it's been pretty good. Stressure is missing a lot of health though, I just noticed. He is a little squishy right now. Let's hope he doesn't get any sort of cheeky, cheap shots or anything like that. Okay, does Puzz make it up the slide here? I think he does. That was a pretty good neuro shot. Nice. Oh no! Stressure gets put into crit! No! If you don't know this about salt mines, is you do not, for some reason in the salt mines, you do not auto heal. So he can't auto heal back up to his HP. But he should have enough time to get up this ladder though before they break out of that. So he should still be fine. It is just a shame when it happens because you do lose a chunk of time for it. But he's out of there. He does get a guaranteed heal here though. So it's not too bad, but yeah, that's scary. Close to dying there. I don't know why they made it so that you don't auto heal in the salt mines. It doesn't make any sense. It's so silly. All right. Coming up on here at the end of the game, we are now back in guest house. Run starts a guest house, ends a guest house. You live by the guest house, you die by the guest house. That's basically how we operate here. There's a few more little mini cutscenes and our very favorite Evelyn boss fight, which is very, very hard, difficult, very impossible to do. Super big skill check on New Game Plus.
No voy a jugar.
No, aparta eso de mí.
All right. See if Puzz gets this Evelyn 1 cycle. Under the hour rounds, yeah, that can be brutal. When you miss a bunch of shots on Evelyn, it's super brutal. Or when she just like egos all the shots. Nice. Nice 1 cycle by Puzz.
Oh my fuck. Holy fucking shit. That was a fucking that was not a tremendous run. That was a scuffed run. That was so scuffed. But
Okay.
this is it.
Am I hearing Puzz talk? Is Puzz have his does Puzz have his mic unmuted? I think Puzz might have his mic unmuted.
Sorry for the echo, I have no headset as because I
Puzz, you're supposed to have your mic muted.
Sorry for the gameplay in the background, but holy fuck. I don't know if my audio is good stream, but hopefully I don't get it too slow.
Puzz, you've been quiet this whole time. And now you have your mic unmuted. You just start. Oh my goodness. We will be interviewing the winner of this, which I believe will be Puzz. We did just hear a lot of what he had to say already, but we will give him a short interview after this. Great job to both runners, though. This was a really fun race to watch. And they had good performances today. And congrats on to both of them for really, really solid showings. This is really fun. I think everyone did a great job this tournament. I appreciate everyone who participated and everyone who watched. It was a blast. Yeah, this was super awesome. Alright, just a few more shots for Puzz to close us out. 2, 3, and 4, and GG's to Puzz. Winning the second RE7 New Game Plus tournament. Congrats. Pretty solid runs for the most part. And now Stressue also going to finish off his run here. And GG's to Stressue. Great job, honestly, both runners. That was really fun and entertaining. You guys both did great. Everyone who participated today did fantastic. Everyone who was in yesterday, everyone did awesome. And I appreciate everyone who played and hung around. It was super sick to have everyone participate. Congratulations to Puzz again for winning the tournament. We will be doing a short interview with him in just a moment. Let me see if I can